Must have vote Braden out.
So we said,
We tell them
what
that.
if we tell them we're voting Braden out and last minute
all vote Austin?
all vote Austin out and let them isolate themselves?
Like they did to us with
So
Latoya.
much easier to.
Yeah.
It's scary for the HOH, but
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to be something we consider.
Yeah.
Completely.
it really doesn't there's not much to it. It just kind of splits us up. They
Because
just
the
want to
reality
play
is that
nice.
the
They
split
want
would
to play
happen
nice.
anyway.
Yeah.
They just keep saying, and then the next week we'll reset, and the next week we'll reset. Why are we keep voting as a house?
Yeah. Tara's like, whatever it is, just make sure you tell us because we need a consensus. I'm like, was there a consensus when you sent Latoya home?
Something's fishy because they were adamant about Austin going.
Yeah.
No, they just want Austin to stay so there's another target and they don't get looked at again. They know they're coming next, and they know they can't win much.
Tara's like terrified of a double eviction coming up. And
Yeah.
she's like, if Austin's here, it's an easy person to put up. Because if it wasn't Austin, it'd be her.
She's right.
She's right.
And then that would give them numbers on their side, which is the scenario I was talking about where Roe makes form something with Tina, Tera, and Austin.
Yeah.
Which is scary because then that's the numbers. Nah, they gotta go.
Yeah.
She gotta go.
She has to go. There's no way we're switching out. There's no way.
But it's like, which way do we frame it? Yeah, Vic just woke me up and
Yeah.
she just went in. I'm like, what?
Did she?
Yeah, I was like,
I know. She's like, what the fuck is Ty? She like, got up.
she's like, yo, Roe might use the veto, this and that. I'm like, if Roe uses that doesn't make sense.
No, it makes no sense if he uses it. Because one of them are going up.
But that's because V doesn't know that we've spoken to Ro. And she even said, she's like, you guys don't need to go make a deal with him.
Yeah, she said you need to make a deal with him. But she doesn't know
She
what we
probably thinks
have.
we're being lazy right now, but
Yeah.
we should have just told her. We've actually already talked to MB.
Well, I said I talked to him, but not like a deal. But Bro knows that he's not using that veto. Why? Like, especially with the stuff that you and him have going on, he would know that'd be destroyed right away.
Then again, the whole house wouldn't be mad at him if he used it.
Okay, should I tell Ty what he said?
What? Who said?
Ro, yesterday.
I can tell.
Ro pulled me aside yesterday when you guys told me to go to OLG to talk to him. We talked about the whole session using whatever, and then he goes, okay, stop, I don't even care about that. I need to tell you something. And I was like, what? And he just went off about how I'm expendable to you guys, and you guys have made comments to him on several occasions that you'd have no issue getting me out. And
Bro, that is ridiculous. That
and that
me off.
I need him more than I know. And I got spooked. And I went, well, because then yesterday you guys were at the fucking dining table and you're like, bromance. And I was like, fuck. So then I went and sat in the OLG by myself, remember?
Yeah.
And then I pulled Jen aside and I was like, okay, dude, like, what's going on here?
It was like literally us after like we heard about her flipping on us and like going to the OLG.
And I just sat there
Same
talking to myself for a
situation,
long time. Like, are these fuckers getting me?
Beth, you need to know.
Yeah.
This will never be the case.
Like what I said.
We've come way
Too far, man. That's what I said. That's what I said, bro.
Like, never.
Like-
He said to me, he's like, if this information ever gets out, like, I'll never trust you.
We'll never get
So
out.
just,
We'll never get out.
there's nothing to even fucking tell, but
No, I'm not gonna like go up to him and be like, yo, why'd you say that? First of all, we've
No.
never had conversations like that with Ro, ever.
we never even would. Even if that was the case.
Even if I was a kid, why would I tell him?
And second of all, no.
no. And then you reminded me of, remember, like, he's like asked about what's your relationship like with Beth, and you guys have been like, oh, it's personal.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's referring to, and like blowing it up.
Yes. 100%. Because I never want him to think that we have a strong game relationship because then that puts a bigger target.
Yes.
If it were ever me and you on the block, I don't want you being the replacement. I want someone else being the
No.
replacement.
And then he goes, so like, to what extent are you using the guys? And I was like pretty much just like as a shield, or whatever, bullshitting. And then he's like, so like if you win HOH next week, like, that's what he said. And I was like, to be straight up with you, I am not putting Jen and Ty on the block next week. Like, that's not happening. That would be awful for my game. And then he was like, yeah. Okay, we're on the same page. That's not what he wanted to hear, though. He wants me to do it.
He's gotta go.
Or he wants
what
to
I
do
said.
it and
That's what I
think
said.
that he wants to make the move and have me as a
number, yeah.
He's gotta go.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Probably priority now.
I say Tera's
that's what I
priority.
said.
Huh?
I say Tera's priority.
What?
Tera's wants to do you guys.
So do you.
But at least we
How
have.
long is a role play night?
Yeah.
Either or, like fine. I'm putting up Tera and Ro if I win. Easy.
But so that just destroys everything you have with them right now.
But then what am I supposed to do?
know.
Who am I supposed to put
know.
up if I win HOH? Actually, tell me. I feel like I've never been in a position in this game where I can put anyone up, which is good and bad.
No, you'd have to put them up. I'm
I
just saying.
literally have deals with everyone in this fucking house.
I know. No, you'd have to put them up. But
Tera and
just,
Ro is the only people who could put up.
yeah, I know.
All of us.
I'd have to be lying to them both and be like, I have a bigger plan, or
Who else could we put up next week if we want?
It'd have to be Tera and Tina.
I'm not touching, like, Kiefer will not touch the block, Vic will never touch the block.
Then there's
It's
Tina.
not the time
It
for
has to be.
Tina.
Yeah. It'd have to be Tera and
V would straight up with Tia.
What if one of them comes down?
You would what?
We asked her, she's like, TNT. I'm putting him up.
Yeah, she'd have no issue doing
She's
that.
pissed at them floating.
It's
Thinking
pissing me because they think they can make this.
Yeah.
They think they're winning the game.
But then they try to put it on us, the decision. Like they try to make us look like we're the driving force behind it.
So they came out here, they said names, and then are like, but we'll do whatever you guys want to do. So it makes it look like we're like making all the choices, but they're the ones saying the names.
It's the war that they want us to play.
Our clean game is what's getting us so far.
Yeah.
If we trick them, our game is dirty.
Yeah.
It's just so fun.
It's fun,
It's
though.
just so fun.
Really
I don't think
just-
Keith's down for it though. Well, he just didn't seem like he was.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be down because that would split it.
Yeah, you're right. If he was telling them all week he was voting for Braden to go, that'd be
I
suck.
just hate playing nice. I'm
He's
sick
all
of it.
about
You know
choosing-
Canada's
but
not
he's the one
down.
that always like, you gotta choose sides and draw lines, but that's not a line he would draw.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Because he's on their side too.
Yeah.
Being real.
But he's ready to get Tera out.
Huh?
He wants Tera out.
Yeah,
He
but
only wants Tina. He doesn't care about Tera.
I know that.
Here, we asked him straight up.
We're like,
No.
would you take her out? He's like, yeah, I'd put her up right now if I was HOH. So what, if you put up Tera and Ro, one of them comes down, who goes up?
That's ugly.
That's ugly.
Tina.
It would have to be.
That's ugly, but yeah, it would have to.
But I see like the only benefit to keeping Tina is if something happens and like out of us three we lose each other. She's the easiest one to beat in the end. Out of anybody in the house, she's the easiest person to beat. She doesn't do anything.
Right.
And it is the ultimate goal, you guys.
Yeah, honestly.
It just sucks because like anybody can beat anybody on a given day when it's all those people.
Sorry?
Like it's hard to say like is Tina easier to beat than Keith? Vic's been winning.
Kiefer's won.
Kiefer's won.
He's made a big
And
move.
he's been straight up.
He got
He's
up
made his
Kyle.
own move.
Got Kyle out.
Kiefer's big. Like
He's
if
been
I'm
on the
not sitting
block.
next to
Been on
you
the block
guys,
3 times.
no one's winning next to V.
No.
V's winning this game if she
She
makes it to the end.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, V's
yeah.
gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
shit.
why we always need to watch her.
Shit's getting tight now.
Well, it's gonna get tight.
Our relationships are getting to the point where they have to.
Ro's here to fucking win.
We just have to make sure we just need wins. Like that's what it's gonna come down to. We
Yeah,
need power.
it's getting there.
We need power because if the people we want to go home, like we need to win.
It's getting to the point where we're gonna turn into a 3.
Yeah, eventually.
It's getting there.
Well, that's like
I
top
know.
6 talk.
Can you check the door?
It's like top. That's some final 6 talk. Once we hit final like 6, 7, we need to be a solid 3.
Because right now we're going on 9.
Yeah.
We're going into single digits, guys.
We're going on 9, and then we're gonna have to try to protect Keith. No? Vic? How can we protect all 3 of them?
No, it's not all 3 of them.
Who?
Well, it's okay. Well,
Tina,
so there's gonna be
Tera,
9.
or Tina.
Yeah, there's gonna be 9. The people on the outside will be Tera, Ro, and Ro.
So their priority to go.
Tina's on the fringe. I wouldn't even say Vic's on the fringe. I think Vic needs to come to the 6, to the final 6, at least.
Unless somebody random wins HOH and targets her, then it's like, okay, let's just fucking do it.
I don't know who would put her
If
out.
we ever get Vic, if Vic is ever on the block,
yeah.
she's gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, she doesn't.
There's no question.
The final 6 has to be us 3 and 3 people who wouldn't want to work together.
Who wouldn't want to work together?
Yeah. The least likely to work together.
So it has to be one of TNT.
Yes.
It has to be Keith, and it has to be
B? Or
Braden.
Braden?
Braden will always be our.
I'm forgetting about it.
I know.
Braden would always be our number, so it'd be 4 and 2, if anything.
Okay, so us.
Keith will always be our number.
Yeah.
Keith and
Like
I think we keep Braden, Keith, and
one of those games have to get done dirty.
no matter what you guys were gonna have to do is dirty.
I know, but that's gonna be dark.
who do we have the easiest time doing
Like,
dirty?
Be dark.
who do you have the easiest time doing dirty?
I could have the easiest time doing Tina dirty.
Me too.
Huh?
Tina would be the easiest one to do dirty. Keith, I would have a hard time.
Super hard.
Vic, I'd have a hard time.
I'd have a hard time with Braden too.
Tina
Probably
actually
like
could see
easier
being emotional and dirty as well. Like just fucking pissed. Because she's always like, I don't want to play this game dirty. I don't want
Oh, we're gonna have to do something.
It's not even doing dirty though. It's just like putting them up at that point. Like, listen, there's 6 of us. Who else am I gonna put up?
I'd put up Tina no problem.
I'd put up no problem. I'd put up.
Yeah, but she
I
exposes.
would put up Braden, no problem too.